Welcome back, everyone, to exciting Academy League MLE action. I am here joined by Mobags, and it should be a great series for you. Are you excited for this one?
Absolutely. These are I didn't realize what I was getting myself into with all these heavy hitters that we have taking the pitch tonight. If I know anything about any of these players, and I've played with all of them, we should definitely be seeing a very, very good matchup tonight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It should be a great matchup. Based on the stats I see here, this is Insane Rossi's first game of the season. So it should be hopefully a good debut for him as he plays for the Knights today, playing with oh geez, I forgot his name already. Who's he playing with?
Kilo win.
Kilo Win, who has 8 goals on the season. And for the Blizzard, we have Big Mac and Book, both trying to come in here and play well. They actually have a lot of chemistry together because they play in United Rogue on the same team as well.
Yeah, if you can somehow manage to rig the draft, I guess, and get your MLE team and United Rogue team to be the same, you definitely get some bonus points for chemistry throughout the season. And
Absolutely. No,
oh,
you're
one more thing.
absolutely right.
And one more thing, both these teams are out of playoff contention at the moment, but a big win here could definitely propel them into at least a wild card spot.
Yeah, the Blizzard, they find themselves 3 games out of that wild card spot right now. So a huge opportunity for them here today. The Knights, on the other hand, not the season they were hoping for. They have the worst record in the Blue Conference, but that can all change if they get a couple wins here tonight and really show their capabilities.
Yeah, absolutely. And they both definitely have a lot to prove not being in playoff contention. So definitely look for both these teams to come out hot as we have the
Absolutely.
players joining in.
Absolutely. The Knights, they're not a bad defensive team, but the offense has been their problem this season. So the real question going into this one, can the Knights offense get started as we get underway? Rossi and Big Mac go for the kickoff. The Knights will win it. Kiloween gets it past one, but not past Big Mac, who makes the save, gets the touch, and gets a goal not too long into this one.
That is definitely the start that you want to have if you are on the Blizzard. That was one of the fastest turnarounds and counterattacks I have ever seen.
Absolutely. Big Mac getting the save and the goal. Stat-wise, he's off to a fantastic start, 11 seconds in, and the Blizzard find themselves ahead. And Book, he'll go for a second, not able to get it as it goes back to Rossi, or Big Mac, who puts it back in, and that's going to be a goal, 2-0. What a great start for the Blizzard.
Yeah, and like I said, this is the start that you want to have. They are coming out quick, and they want this win more than the Knights do at the moment. An unfortunate miss there from Insane Rossi lets that one go by.
Yeah, I said earlier the problem was the Knights offense, but right now it's the Knights defense that has not been showing up. Can they get going? Not there. Big Mac getting the ball into the corner. He goes up for it, gets a touch, and that's going to be an easy follow-up goal for Book. 3-0 lead.
Couple of misses here by the Knights let this attack happen, and whoever the defender was not able to get back in time, and that is, like you said, an easy put in for Bequeathius.
Yeah, I think Kilo went for a touch around midfield, missed the ball, and not able to get back in time. This Blizzard offense has been absolutely lethal so far this game. The Knights, they're going to try to get one of their own. Rossi hits it in the corner, puts it into the middle. It's just a bit left of the goal. Doesn't get it to go, but that is the Knights' first shot of the game. Big Mac brings it up the wall, tries putting it in the middle for Book, not able to get it. There is an opportunity. Can Book get there first? He does. Puts it way wide, though, and Kiloween will get this out of his zone. Or not. Hits it back into his own corner. Just laying a bit of chicken right now. Who goes for that ball, who doesn't. Opposite corner, Kilo now gets it away. Trying to start a counterattack for the Knights. Not able to get it past Big Mac. Book shoots it downfield. At midfield, it's who gets it first? It's Big Mac off the wall. Can he put it on target? He cannot. Book hits it into the corner, into the middle. It should be an easy clear. So after a quick start for the Blizzard, the Knights defense has finally stepped it up.
Yeah, and they're stepping it up, but I think what as Big Mac Dan shuts me right up and puts that one right in. I was gonna say the thing that seems to be happening is both teams are sort of easing up a little bit. They aren't kind of diving in like we saw in the first minute there. So keeping the ball in front of them instead of behind them and seeing less goals because of it.
Yeah, that's my bad on the Caster's Curse and Knights fan. Knights get an opportunity. Rossi puts it high, but Kiloween puts it into the back of the net. The Knights are trying to start a comeback.
Yeah, kickoff goal here for the Knights right off the crossbar. Put it up high in a place that Bequeathius wasn't able to jump to, and Kiloween able to get there before Bequeathius can react.
Yeah, Book was just put in a really awkward position. Couldn't get to that ball no matter what he did. The Knights took advantage of it. Kiloween putting it into the middle of the field, not able to get past Book though. Big Mac hitting it off the corner, only to Rossi though. Book having an opportunity, tries to center. It is centered. Big Mac up for it. He gets to it first and puts it into the net. This Blizzard offense has been fantastic so far.
So far, it seems like the Blizzard are the ones that want this game. They want that playoff spot, and they are going to do whatever it takes to get it. Unbelievable offensive showing from the Blizzard tonight.
The Blizzard came into this game a game below 500, but they have a plus 17 goal difference, which is absolutely amazing considering their record. They are a great team, just haven't had the results go their way, and right now you are definitely seeing the ability that this team has.
Yeah, and this is definitely the time of the season where you want that turnaround to happen, and they are definitely doing everything they can to make it happen.
Halloween tries to get a shot off, not able to though. Insane Rossi puts it off the back wall, but only to Book, who clears it out to midfield. Halloween gets to the touch first, but Book tries to get a shot on goal. It's just wide. Insane Rossi misses, and the setup was there for Big Mac. Misses it though, and the Knights, they're gonna possibly get a counterattack goal. Big Mac makes the save. Rossi gets a touch, puts it wide left. The Knights just not able to put the ball in the back of the net right now.
Opportunities on both ends of the field here for both teams, but not quite able to make that final touch as Bequeathius has a ridiculous shot and an even better save from the Knights there. Wow.
The defense has been pretty good after the first minute or so from both teams, but right now it's the Blizzard who find themselves ahead. Bequeathius going into the corner. Great pass to Big Mac. What a perfect team play.
Yeah, and they found this opening. Both Knights players caught out in midfield, not able to get anywhere near saving that. And they are going to find it very difficult to come back from this. I don't think it'll be possible, but they both settled down, so I think maybe this next game they'll look to make that change.
Right there, Kiloween trying to get the comeback started, but Booth making a save. 1 minute left, and we are near Brazil. We find ourselves in South America, not in Brazil yet. Can that be it? It is Big Mac Daddy sending this game to Brazil.
And I hear Brazil is pretty nice this time of year. I'm happy that we're here a couple times now in this stream.
Absolutely. 2 straight games actually in this stream that we see the Brazil come out. Still 53 seconds left. Book will try to end Brazil as fast as it came. That's going to be on target. Big Mac getting the dunk, and it's 8-1.
And we said it a couple times this game. This is a crazy offensive outpouring from the Blizzard as they are dominating the Knights this game.
Yeah, you're definitely getting a lot of chances to talk as a color commentator right now. And 9 goals so far with 40 seconds left. Kiloween tries to get one. Book making a very nice touch off the back wall and keeping this able to get the clear here for Book. Book sends it downfield, no boost in order to go for it. Rossi takes the ball, gets it past Big Mac. It's a bit wide. Book back in order to make the clearance to the left side. Now up the left wall, having a chance here. Air dribble and in. Book gets goal number 9 for the Blizzard.
And Book with the ground to air dribble. These are some advanced mechanics that we're seeing, and he's able to get that final touch just past Insane Rossi for the 9-1.
10 total goals, but can we see 10 goals for the Blizzard? 15 seconds in order to hit double digits. Book sending it to Big Mac. What a pass! Big Mac not able to get the touch though. Kiloween tries to waste some time going up in the corner, getting a very nice ground pinch. That will be the game. The Blizzard, with an offensive outpouring, wins 9-1.
Yeah, and if you're the Knights, you cannot let this get you discouraged. Yes, you just got absolutely handled, but you showed that in the latter part of that game that you are competitive with this team, so they just need to take a breath, come back, and play their game. They need to keep the ball in front of them and get some shots on target. They did not have, well, they had 7, but they need to find better shots, better passes, and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. They did have 7 shots on target, which was only 3 less than the Blizzard had. They had opportunities. The problem is they need those opportunities to convert, and they need to step it up on defense, because you cannot expect to give up 9 goals and win a game.
Yeah, and they didn't make really any saves whatsoever. The Blizzard had 10 shots, 9 of which went in, so they really need to be in better positions. Like I said, they need to keep the ball in front of them and not behind them the entire game.
Absolutely. Well, as we go into game 2, do you think the Blizzard will keep this up, or do you think maybe that was just the best showing that we're going to see from them this series?
I feel like that's probably the best one. They may have caught the Knights off guard. At least I'm hoping. I don't want to see the Knights get embarrassed like that in the rest of these 4 games that we have. What I'd like to see is the Knights take a breath, get back to the pitch, and show the Blizzard that they aren't something that they're just going to get bulldozed over, you know?
Absolutely. As we go into game 2, a brilliant Neo Tokyo setting for the background of this game. We are waiting for the players to get in so we can get this game underway. Both teams having a lot to prove. The Knights, they want to get some wins off a pretty good team. The Blizzard, they want to get back into playoff contention. Can they do it? The players waiting for one more to get in. Hopefully we don't have to reset this lobby. We will not. The players are in. We're ready to go. Mobags, are you ready for this one?
I am absolutely ready.
Well, let's get it underway then. Big Mac and Kiloween go for the kickoff. Book setting it up the field. That's going to be off target. But can he get the follow-up? The shot just off. Insane Rossi sends it downfield. Big Mac gets a huge touch in order to stop a very quick counterattack. Kiloween off the back wall. Is Rossi there? He is, but it's too high. And the Blizzard lucky to find themselves still tied.
Yeah, absolutely. The Knights coming out quick in this game. They got a couple quick shots on target, and they're definitely getting a little bit more aggressive. If you see demos coming from the Blizzard and the Knights here.
Kiloween at midfield, trying a little dribble. Big Mac getting back on defense to steal that away while Book was in net. Big Mac now has a dribble opportunity, stopped by Rossi, who's not able to get it off the corner enough to send it to the middle. Kiloween and Big Mac, 50-50. Kiloween off the ceiling. Book getting it away. This will be a counterattack opportunity. Can Big Mac get there? He has the boost. He gets it on target. It's 1-0 Blizzard.
And he was getting to that point where you're thinking to yourself, am I taking too much time to get this to the middle? But he knew, he saw his teammate there, and he put that one right into the middle. 1-0 to the Blizzard.
Blizzard a little less lethal on offense this game, but still find themselves 1-0 up a little more than a minute in. Book getting it off the backboard, setting up Big Mac, who hits it just to the left. Rossi not able to hit it in the air, both players, and had to go for that ball in order to get it away. Rossi bringing up the left-hand side, not past Book. Killoween at midfield. Big Mac tried to get it on, not able to, but Book says, I'll clean that up for you. It's 2-0 Blizzard.
Yeah, and the Blizzard are back in their element. They're putting up shots, they're putting up goals, and the Knights haven't learned from the last game that they can't be on the wrong side of the ball at midfield, and they are getting punished for it.
This could be a kickoff goal as it goes on target. Book makes a save off the backboard. Killoween having to bring it back and go up the wall here. We could see a wall shot. We will not. He'll hit it into the corner instead. Great ground pinch to Rossi, who's not able to put it on target. Seems like an opportunity that could have been there for the Knights. They just weren't able to convert. As Book tried to counterattack, doesn't get there first. Big Mac and Insane Rossi pinch it just off the crossbar. And now the Knights, they have a chance to get a goal. Big Mac hitting it away downfield off the side. That's an opportunity for the Blizzard, and Big Mac gets an assist straight to Book, who scores and gets it to 3-0.
Yeah, none of the Knights going up to contest this until the very last moment. We had Insane Rossi going up there. Someone has to be up to clear that away from the goal mouth there if you don't want it to be in the back of the net.
It took the Blizzard a whole minute to find a goal, but since then, 3 in a minute and 15. Big Mac, he's looking for a fourth. Off the crossbar, Killoween gets a save, and Book hits it wide left. Killoween trying to get this counterattack started for the Knights to get something positive going for this team. Just not able to, though, as Big Mac 50s it around midfield straight to Book, who hits it off the back wall. Was hoping it popped up. It did not. The Knights are back on offense. Killoween tries a shot. Book gets a save. Right now, the shot total 5-4 for the Blizzard, but the Blizzard, they're able to put the ball in the back of the net, and the Knights just can't.
Yeah, Knights are getting opportunities this game. It's just nothing is seeming to fall in place for them this game. Same as last game as well. They could not find their shots and where they need to be placed. Unfortunate so far, but let's see if they can't turn it around. They still have time in this game.
Seems like every time the Knights get a chance, there's one, maybe even two Blizzard defenders in net. But when the Blizzard get a chance, they're finding opportunities, whether it's on a counterattack or getting the defense out of position, that the goal's just wide open, and they're making it count. But can the Knights get an open goal here? No, Book is back in time. He has a savior medal with 1:20 to go. Killoween off the wall, thought about going off the ceiling, just hesitated a bit too much as Book is up for it. He shoots it on target. What a goal. It's 4-0.
Yeah, if Killoween doesn't want to go for this, Buquifius will certainly put it in for him. Not in his goal, though, in the opponent's net.
Just so calm and collected shooting that ball. Just brilliant goal by him. Brilliant finishing skills. Big Mac, he's going to go for one of his own. Gets bumped, not able to get the follow-up, but Book almost gets a follow-up as the save goes off the crossbar for Killoween. Trying to catch the Blizzard out of position. Can he? No! Big Mac is back in time to make a save, keep this at 4-0, and again, wide open goal for Buquifius.
And we're seeing the Knights, every time that they get an opportunity, their last man is diving in, and it is just free open season for the Blizzard on these open nets today.
5-0 is the score. 44 seconds remain. The Blizzard, they are just in control of this series. Goal aggregate right now, 14-1, and we're not even done with game 2. Big Mac up off the wall, hitting it into the corner. That goes to the middle, but Buquifius decided to go to the right-hand side instead. Looked like he tried to get back on defense. Killoween and Insane Rossi just don't know what to do in the back as Book goes up for it, gets a touch, but it's just too far off. 10 seconds left in this one. Insane Rossi tries to get it up the field. He cannot as Buquifius gets a shot on target, saved by Killoween. That's a savior medal. Big Mac not able to get to it. The ball will hit the ground, and the Blizzard are your winner.
Yeah, Knights unable to make the adjustments necessary. It seemed like they were gonna be a little bit more competitive, at least in the beginning of that match, and I guess they were, considering they only lost by 5 instead of 8. But we need to see a lot more offensive pressure, sustained offensive pressure from them, and they need to be a little bit smarter with the way that they're challenging if they're going to see this game be, or this series rather, be competitive.
I think you bring up a great point. They have offensive pressure, once again getting 7 shots that game compared to the Blizzard's 11. But sustained offensive pressure is what they need. If they could keep the ball in the Blizzard side of the field, get the defense out of position, I think they have a chance, but they haven't been able to do that so far.
Yeah, and the placement on the touches from the Blizzard has just been a lot better. When they're getting the saves, they're making them count, and they're getting them either all the way down the field or into the corners, into safety, and we're not seeing that from the Knights. When they're touching the ball, it's going right back into dangerous positions, and we're seeing a lot of follow-ups and a lot of open nets from the Blizzard.
Absolutely. And the Knights, it looks like they're trying a lot of dribble opportunities as well, a lot of dribble shots, and it just has not worked so far. I think they need to just try to connect a bit more on offense, maybe a passing player too. And maybe they could get a couple of goals, but the defense has to step up in order for that to even be a possibility.
Yeah, even if they even if they had all of their shots go in, which almost never happens, they would have only won by 2. So they need to definitely step up a ton here, and turn this around. They've got 3 games left, and they can definitely win, so they need to get their brooms out if they're going to get this reverse sweep going.
Well, let's hope it happens. Let's hope this series gets a bit closer as the players are getting in for this one. Neo Tokyo, Japan, the setting for this beautiful game 3 as we get underway. Rossi and Big Mac go for the kickoff. Rossi wins it, but it's quickly out of the Blizzard's side. Big Mac tries to get a counterattack pass to Buquifius, who has a wide open goal. 10 seconds in, this Blizzard offense is starting again.
And that is a master class in how to back pass, as you see Big Mac Daddy spots Buquifius just wide open in the middle. Both Knights nowhere to be found, and that goal goes right in.
And that's that chemistry we talked about before the game. These players have played together in 2 different leagues for a whole season, and right now you're absolutely seeing them go off because of it. They just know where each other are, they know how each other play, and it's making this game just look easy. Insane Rossi tries to get the ball down the field and get something going. Buquifius off the wall, not off the corner though. So Rossi has an opportunity. If he could get around it, he cannot. So brings it up the corner into the middle. No, just the ball was a little too far over the goal. Kiloween wouldn't have been able to get that on target. Back to midfield. Rossi up for it. Gets 50'd, and it's a chance for the Blizzard. Can Big Mac get there first? He can. Kiloween sends it to the corner and avoids a goal for the Blizzard, but only for a couple of seconds as Big Mac Daddy takes a pass from Boog, and it's a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, we're not seeing the sense of urgency from the Knights. They are in last place, but nobody is mathematically eliminated, so I would really like to see them stepping up. They just don't seem to want to go where they need to be. Insane Rossi had a chance to clear that ball, but he was just very slow to getting to it. The Knights are not out of this series, and they're not even out of this game yet.
And I believe I said before the game, Kiloween, it's his first game in MLE. You wonder how much nerves is a part of that, and also being on stream. And the chemistry just may not be there yet for them. Hopefully, as this series goes on, it gets a bit better, but we're just not seeing that a minute and a half into this game. Big Mac sends it to the corner. The Blizzard aren't done yet, and he's going to get a touch. What a goal. Such composure from Big Mac.
And if you are at home watching on stream, get your clip buttons. That was a great read and a great finish from Big Mac Daddy.
That is definitely a Balls Guarana Play of the Week nominee. Be sure to use hashtag MLEPOTW on Twitter if you want to nominate that play. But we still have 3 minutes left in this game and a lot of plays still to happen. Killoween tries to bring it to the wall, but great demo by Buquifius to stop that attacking opportunity. Big Mac misses. Insane Rossi has a chance, saved by Buquifius. Now off the wall, the Blizzard try to get the attack going. That's going to be a wide open opportunity, and it's another goal.
Yeah, and we see Killoween getting demoed twice there, both when he's trying to go for a wall shot, and Buquifius punishing this Knights defense that is just non-existent at this point. We have seen, what is this, 9 unanswered goals in the past 2 games?
Yeah, 9 goals in these last 2 and 9 goals in the first game, so that makes the aggregate score 18-1, and it's now 19 as Big Mac, he gets a hat trick and a good dribble goal.
Yeah, and I don't know what is with this mismatch right now. The Blizzards seem like they are just doing whatever they want whenever they want.
The Blizzard right now have doubled their goal difference since this series has started. They were at a plus 17. Right now they're at a plus 36. No, plus 35. Plus 35. My bad on the math. Insane Rossi gets it away, but only for a short while as Big Mac sends it to the corner. Buquifius up for it, hitting it off the corner, tries to get a follow. No, Big Mac was up for it. The communication was key on that one. It's 6-0.
Yeah, communication definitely a factor here as Buquifius definitely got called off of that ball, and Big Mac slots it in with a tight angle shot.
Yeah, you saw Buquifius start to go back on defense. That's because the communication was so good from Big Mac saying, I'm going to go get that. Buquifius misses the chance as the ball's hit into the corner of the field. Killoween, he'll have an opportunity to score, but it's way wide. That's a great pass. Rossi was not there in time to put it on net. And the Knights, they just can't get it going.
Yeah, we're seeing a bit of a semblance of some sort of communication and chemistry from these guys, but not in the right place at the right time, unfortunately, there for the Knights.
Only 2 shots so far this game for them compared to the Blizzard's 7, and the Blizzard have scored 6 of those 7 shots. Big Mac Daddy, he wants another goal, and he tries to dribble past Rossi, but he's able to clear it down the field into the corner. The attack is hopefully going to start for the Knights, but not this time. Buquifius into the middle for Big Mac. 50 at midfield goes in the way of Killoween. He's up for it. Able to get a ground pinch, but it's wide left. Insane Rossi, he'll try to follow it up as it goes into the middle. Big Mac up for it. Gets the touch to send it away. 1 minute remains in this game. 6-0 Blizzard. Can it be 7? No, Rossi is able to hit it to the left-hand side.
Look for the Knights to get a counterattack here. They had they had a little bit of time there, it looked like, but the Blizzard able to get back there quick.
Yeah, I was going to say, the Blizzard have been so quick getting back on defense. It feels like anytime the goal's open, by the time the Knights get the shot on net, some Blizzard player is back for it.
Yeah, and that time it looked like they were both going to be out of that play for some time, and turn around, next thing you know, both of them ready to make that stop.
20 seconds remain. Big Mac off the wall. Wanted a ground pinch, not able to get it. Rossi's clear was just a little as he tries a dribble, not able to get the final touch to put it on frame. Looks like time is going to run out here without any real opportunity, or will it? Killoween tries a shot. Big Mac makes a save, and the Blizzard, they take this game 6-0.
Yeah, and they also take the series 3-0 so far. We've got 2 left to play. Let's see if the Knights can turn it around here. I know we keep saying it. I still really want them to get some sort of competitive feeling back into this game, because right now they're just a punching bag and the Blizzard are going to town.
Well, what do you think is the real key for them in order to get this back, because honestly, there's a lot of stuff they have to do. But what do you think is the biggest key for the Knights in this one?
Biggest thing, they need to make sure if they're the last man back that they are not challenging if they're not going to be first to that ball. I know it's hard sometimes when you have the ball coming at you. You think, oh, I need to go hit this, but you need to throw in some fake challenges there. Let the opposing player, or in this case the Blizzard, make a move while you are in the position to make the save. I think if they can do that, they will at least get some goals scored because they'll have some more ball possession on their side.
Absolutely. And you need at least one goal in order to win a game, and they have not been able to get that the last two. So hopefully they could get some goals here, get some offense going. And who knows, if the offense gets going, maybe the defense steps up as well because they feel like they have a chance.
Yeah, and all it starts is with one goal. If they can get one goal going and get some pressure, they will see a turnaround in this game. I'm sure of it.
Absolutely. Game number 4 is underway. Will it be a better showing for the Knights? Only time will tell. Buquifius gets to that ball. Kiloween hits it into midfield. Big Mac wanted to get a shot off of it. Kiloween able to get it away off the ceiling. That's going to be technically a shot. No, it was not. But it was going to be on frame if time let it. The Blizzard were able to get it away. As the Knights, they got back on defense in order to prevent a Blizzard goal early. Kiloween tries to get this ball up the field. Took a little bit of a wide path there for a shot. And this could be a Blizzard opportunity. It's wide. No one was back for the Knights defense. Big Mac sends it into the middle. Book is up for it. Can he get the touch? He does, but it's too high. And Big Mac misses. This could be an open opportunity for the Knights. Kiloween has no boost, and he's not able to get it to go because of that.
Unfortunate. If he just had 10 boosts, he would have been able to get a powerful enough shot to get that in. Not able to find it there. As we see Big Mac Daddy with a huge flick, top of the net, perfect placement, gets it in. 1-0 to the Blizzard right now.
Unfortunate. The Knights had a great chance to go up 1-0 in this game, not able to do it, and instead they find themselves losing 1 minute and 8 seconds into this one. That's off the corner. Big Mac able to get it back toward midfield. The Knights, it looks like they've started a bit better, but they still find themselves in the same position that they saw the first couple games.
Yeah, they can find themselves in better positions, but they need to sustain that pressure. They can't be giving up. Oh, as that one goes off the crossbar, and Knight's not able to make the read on that, and Buquifius is going to have an easy second goal.
Yeah, that's about as easy as it gets, as Rossi just went too far to the side of the net to not even challenge that one. It looked like in the Scott Sterling videos when he's crawling out of the net and still gets hit in the face.
That is something that I've not heard in a very long time. And we have a Rule of 1 opportunity here. Let's see if Kiloween and Buquifius have been playing ones.
Yeah, let's see their one skill. Maybe this goes better than the 2v2 we've seen. No chemistry now for Buquifius. No chemistry advantage. Ball's just playing at midfield. Kiloween into the corner, hits it hard. Buquifius gets there first. Kiloween has to get back on defense, decides not to end the Rule 1. No boost to get back, and Book wins the one-on-one battle.
Yeah, and we saw it in RLCS, and now we're seeing it in minor league esports. A Rule 1 followed through to the very end, even at the detriment of Kiloween, who could have ended it and got some help on defense there.
Decided not to. And the Blizzard find themselves again up 3-0. That's a shot on goal for the Knights. Buquifius makes a save. Kiloween tries to get the 50 on Book. He wins it. Can he dribble past one? He tries a back pass, but Rossi was not there for it. He gets 50. This ball's in a great position for the Blizzard. If he could get it into the middle, he can. Buquifius decided to get back, and it went way too far to the corner as well. Book gets credit for a shot, although it was never on target. Rossi gets a 50 in midfield. Book tries another chance. Too far. Rossi bringing it up the field. No boost for him. He needs something. And it just seems like the boost battle has also been easily won by this Blizzard team.
Yeah, they're stealing boost. They are finding boost wherever it needs to be. And every time that the Knights seem to have an offensive opportunity, you look at their boost meter, they've got nothing in the tank. So they need to be conserving the boost maybe at this point.
Maybe 100 seconds remain. And it's the same story we saw in the first 3 games of this series. The Blizzard just controlling play so far. And there will be a chance too high for Big Mac. Book the follow-up, hits it to the corner. No offensive pressure from that. This could be a wide open goal, but Book makes a great defensive demo in order to prevent that. Killoween tries to get it past Big Mac, cannot. That was maybe going to be on target, but Rossi says he was not going to risk it. Ball's at midfield as we near the 1 minute mark in this game. Not the same Blizzard offense we saw the first couple games, but they're still good. That shot was on by Killoween. Big Mac makes a save. Can the follow-up be there? No boost to go up for it. And Book, as he tries to touch it in the air, Rossi hits it too far wide. Oh, this Knights team just can't buy a goal right now.
They cannot buy a goal, and I don't know if it's a testament to the shot placement, the boost management, or, well, Insane Rossi is going to prove us both wrong. He got that shot in. They have finally scored a goal to stop some of this bleeding that has been happening.
Finally, they did buy a goal as the score is 3-1. It's not technically over yet. We will see. 30 seconds remain. If the Knights can get one here quickly, they're back into it, but not able to right away as Buquifius clears it away. Big Mac, it looked like it was such a great pass, but not able to get the touch. Killoween, can he get the flick? He can! The Knights are back in this game.
The Knights are back in this game, and they need one more goal. We have seen 2 great opportunities and great shots from them the past 2 goals. All they need to do is keep this pressure up, and they will have a tie game, and we'll have overtime.
This game's not over. The Knights, the comeback is on for them. Hopefully, even if they don't get it, this can increase morale and say, you know, we can still win games in this series. Insane Rossi hits it into the corner. Book makes a save and clears it away, but Killoween's there to send it back in, but only to Big Mac, who sends it back out along the corner. Killoween, can he get the pass to Rossi? It was almost there, but the chemistry, not enough. The Blizzard win the game 3-2.
Yeah, they win this game 3-2, but we saw a little bit of life out of the Knights this game. If you're a Knights fan, you are definitely happy to see that.
Absolutely. The Blizzard still put too much damage on early, as the Knights, they finally outshot the Blizzard in a game 7-6. So hopefully this gives the Knights some sort of feeling that they can score, they can win, and they finally got a dribble to go their way.
Yeah, and these guys that we're seeing out on the pitch, all of them are great players, Blizzard and Knights both. We just need to see a little bit more of that chemistry that Buquifius and Big Mac Daddy have on the Knight side, and we'd have a pretty even series right now. Let's see if they can't finish up this last game on a very high note like they did on that last game, and get this win this time.
Absolutely. 3-2 was the score of that game. Still, when you take in an aggregate, the Blizzard have been absolutely dominating, but the Knights showing some life that game. We started to see, as we talked about, they got more extended chances in the Blizzard half. They stepped it up on defense. Do you think they could keep that up for another game, or do you think maybe that's the best we see of them this series?
I definitely think that they're going to step up in this last one. They definitely got a little taste of what it was like to have some sort of advantage in this game, and they nearly had it there in the last 20 seconds, but not quite enough. So hopefully they start off a little bit quicker this game. They focus on their boost management and they focus on their challenge game. I still haven't seen them throw in any fake challenges quite yet. Killoween is doing some fake ball touches, but nothing on the defensive side. So that's really what I'd like to see coming into this last game here.
I also want to see the Knights be more confident in the aerial game. So far, the Blizzard have been absolutely dominating in the air. If the Knights can feel more confident going up and getting the balls, I feel like they'll have a lot better chance this game. But we'll have to see as we wait for the players to enter for game number 5, the last game of the night. We have had a bunch of great series here, and this one has been no different. Very exciting throughout the whole entire series.
And it looks like we may have a disconnect on the field. I'm not sure what the situation is, but we seem to be missing somebody.
We are missing someone. So we are just going to wait for them to get back in, and then we will start. What's your prediction for this final game?
My prediction is kind of like what we've been saying, is I think the Knights saw that they've had, or that they can do what the Blizzard have been doing to them the entire time. They can have sustained pressure. They can score goals, which seems to be their biggest issue at the moment. And they can play defense. So that's what I'm hoping to see in this next game, and that would be what my prediction is, as we have a confirmed disconnect. We have a game freeze, so we're probably just waiting for a restart here.
Absolutely. Should we go to break for just a second here?
Yeah, I think that would be prudent of us if we did. Let's take it to a quick break.
All right, we will go to a quick break. When we come back, game 5, stick around. You won't want to miss this.
Giving Hollywood a piece of me. I'm holding my head high. Act like the world's mine. I didn't come for nothing. And all I know is I can't let them see. I got no idea what I'm doing. Take it all till I make it all the way. I've been winning, I've been losing. But you're never gonna read my poker face. Take it all till I make it. Take it all till I make it. No idea what I'm doing. Take it all till I make it all the way. No idea what I'm doing. Take it all till I make it all the way. I've been winning, I've been losing. But you're never gonna read my poker face. Take it all till I make it. Take it all till I make it. No idea what I'm doing. Take it all till I make it all the way.
Welcome back, everybody. We are so sorry for the delay. It was a lot longer than we expected, but we are back with exciting MLE Academy Game 5 action. Mo, are you ready for this?
I was born ready for this.
Well, let's finally get this Game 5 underway. The Knights, they really looked good at the end of Game 4. You wonder, though, if that reset lost the momentum for them.
Yeah, is this going to help them or is this going to hurt them? We are about to find out.
Yes, we are. As the game is underway, Buquifius gets it into the middle. The clear is there. Can Insane Rossi get to that first? No, the ball goes to the other side of the field. Insane Rossi does get to it, but the challenge was a bit slow, and he misses the ball. So that could have been a real good chance for the Knights. Kiloween tries to control it in midfield. Big Mac gets it instead. The dribble up the right-hand side, off the wall. The aerial touch was there. Little bit of a ground pinch, and the big bump from the Knights defense stops that attack. Kiloween up the wall. That is a dangerous touch. Can it be a goal for the Knights? Just wide. A minute in action for both sides. What has been your thoughts so far?
So far, both teams looking good. Knights especially getting a lot of chances. As we see a huge clear from Insane Rossi. Big Mac able to clear that out and avoid the danger, though.
Big Mac goes off the wall to get that ball before Rossi. Kiloween tries a dribble. Book gets there to get it away, but now a chance is on for Kiloween. Instead taking the shot, he tries to catch it and dribble it. Big Mac now on the attack. Rossi makes a big touch and now gets it in midfield for a shot. It's way wide left though. A minute and a half in, we are still scoreless. Big Mac beats Kiloween. Rossi is back for that ball. Can he touch it first? He cannot because Big Mac is up in the air and Book tries a shot, but Kiloween gets it away. Let me tell you, the Knights, they have not gone up in the air at all, it feels like, this game, but they're getting chances.
Yeah, they're getting chances and they're making stops where they need to be happening. They haven't allowed a goal in yet. We're 2 minutes in. This is definitely a different form of the Knights that we haven't seen in the last 4 games, at least.
Insane Rossi tries to clear it away. It only goes to midfield. Kiloween tries another dribble, wants the flick, but Book makes the save. Insane Rossi does go up for the air for it. He misses as Big Mac Daddy tries to get it away. That's a great pass from Book to Big Mac. It's too far wide, though. The challenge by Rossi proved vital. Kiloween now trying a dribble. It won't work. Book's shot is high. Big Mac's shot is saved by Rossi. This game's still tied more than halfway through. Another chance for the Blizzard, saved by Rossi, and it might have been too high, but Big Mac, the follow-up is too wide right. Rossi gets it away, but to midfield, that's a dangerous ball, and Book will put it on target. The Blizzard lead 1-0.
Yeah, up until that goal, we were seeing a lot of back and forth, which is a huge improvement for these Knights. They let that one in, but there's still a lot of time, and this has been proving to be a very competitive game. So let's see them hunker down and get that shot on target that they need.
When you clear the ball, it has to be to the side. When you clear it to the middle, chances like that one could happen. And the Blizzard, they took advantage with it by Book scoring. And Big Mac, he wanted one as well. Misses the ball, though. This ball has been hanging on the Knights side for a while. It looks like they're finally going to get it out, but Big Mac says no thank you. Hits it into the corner. Tries a shot. It's off the wall. Book also hits it off the corner now. No one there for the Blizzard. Big Mac takes control in midfield. Hits it to the other side. Kiloween, he goes up the wall. No, he will not. He decides to wait for it instead and try a dribble on the ground. Bequeathius gets there. Big Mac up. He gets a touch. It's going to be too high. And Insane Rossi gets it away. Can he get it past Book? No. Kiloween on it with 1 minute left. It's been a very defensive game.
Yeah, very defensive game, and we're seeing that the Knights are sort of starting to get stuck in their half, and we see a critical error there as an attempted pass back goes into the net.
Kiloween just not able to get the touch. He's so good at dribbling, but dribbled it into his own net with a little over a minute to go. We've seen the Knights score 2 goals in the last minute of a game. Can they do it here? There's one! Insane Rossi gets one on the board, and the Blizzard's lead is cut in half.
Yeah, that is a good start to the comeback there. Insane Rossi timed that challenge perfectly, and that was off a kickoff, so not very much time even came off. That was 4 seconds to a goal, so if we can see more offensive pressure, we will definitely see a very competitive game going forward as Insane Rossi floats on that one.
Can he get back in time? He will, but he hits it into his own net. Just the save was not enough, and the Blizzard, they are back up 2.
Blizzard back up 2, and we just needed to see a little bit quicker return to the back post there for Insane Rossi. Not quite able to get the touch he needed. It ends up own goaling as a result.
Insane Rossi, he'll try to get one back again. Hits it into the corner. Can Kiloween get there first? The bump attempt by Rossi, not fast enough as Big Mac wastes some time by sending it into the corner. Kiloween centers it for Insane Rossi. Saved, though, by Big Mac. And Kiloween's aerial attempt not good. Blizzard, can they get one? It's up in the air. Bequeathius, instead of going for it, playing defense. A very smart move by him. Centering it into the middle. Big Mac is there. He hits it into the corner, and this game is all but over.
Yep, the Blizzard took a little bit of time there, but they found their footing, and they have put this game into an unreachable and unwinnable state for the Knights.
13 seconds until the Blizzard take this game and take this series 5-0. It's been a great showing from them. The Knights, they'll try to get another as they really played good Rocket League at the end. They get a goal here with 4 seconds left.
This game is not unwinnable with that goal. They only need 2 seconds for each of these next goals, and we've got a tie game. Will we see it?
It's still technically possible. We've seen kickoff goals in the past. Big Mac, though, gets a touch. That's going to waste all the time. And this game is over. The Blizzard are your winner with a 4-2 score and a winner in the series. Get your brooms out. That is a sweep.
And that is an MLE sweep, which is much harder to come by, needing to win all 5 of the games in their series to do so. Hats off to the Blizzard for keeping up their offensive prowess and pressure that entire series. That was something that I have not seen very many times.
Absolutely. The Blizzard, they played so well, keeping up lots of offensive pressure. They scored 18 goals in the first 3 games of the series. They really played well. But the Knights, they came back on at the end, just not enough in order to get a win in this one.
Yeah, and I think that just about does it for us. We do have a couple more housekeeping items to get to, though, don't we?
Yes, we do. We have to say thank you to Power A for sponsoring us and for Balls Guarana for sponsoring our play of the week. And then finally, we are going to end tonight with what you have all been waiting for, another logo reveal. It's going to be crazy. Stick around.